The Brooklyn Nets have the first big three since 2 years ago, and one of the best big threes of all time in terms of every player individually. This immediately makes them title contenders and favorites to most people to win the NBA championship this year. But is this roster where the good ends for Brooklyn and where the bad starts? What's going on, YouTube? It's Shem back at it again with another video, and today I'm going to be talking about the Brooklyn Nets and their two biggest weaknesses. Obviously, them and the Lakers are title favorites. They're the two teams that everyone's talking about as to who's going to make the finals, and I can't really tell where the NBA community stands on who they believe or who we believe as a whole will win the NBA championship. And the first weakness of the Brooklyn Nets, in my opinion, is defense. The Brooklyn starting lineup in all likelihood will be Kyrie, James, Joe Harris, Kevin Durant, and DeAndre Jordan. Although defensive rating may not be the best stat to measure a player's defensive impact, it does give us a good measurement as to where these players stack up amongst their peers. Defensive rating measures how many points a player is allowed per 100 possessions. In Kyrie's case, he was just a little below average in the 2019-20 NBA season, coming at 112, 2 points above the league average. In defensive rating, a higher rating is worse. So if it's above the league average, that means he's a below average defender. James Harden had a defensive rating of about 108, which is about 2 points above the league average, or below, however you want to say it. In the front court, KD comes in at 107 in the 2019 season, Joe Harris at 110, and DJ at 105.8. Although DeAndre has a pretty good rating, he can definitely be exploited in the pick and roll and when playing against small teams. There's no one on this team that can step up and put on the clamps in crunch time, and there's too many players who can hit the shot. And Kevin Durant, when he last played, had no need to guard the opposing team's best wing because Klay Thompson was on that team. Finally, Kyrie Irving's notorious for ruining chemistry with his teammates when he doesn't get his way. In Cleveland, he demanded a trade from a seemingly perfect situation in Cleveland to compete for Boston. David Griffin said that the primary reason was so that he can have his own team and that he didn't enjoy playing second fiddle to LeBron. This offseason, Kyrie said to be unhappy with him not included in the hunt for a head coach and wasn't happy with the Steve Nash hiring. Kyrie ultimately becoming unhappy with his role may be inevitable and may prove detrimental to the team's chemistry. That's it for today's video. If you enjoyed, please consider dropping a like, subbing, turning on post notifications, whatever. All that gimmicky YouTube stuff. And I'll see you on the next one. Peace out.